Hello, what's going on everybody? It's DivaDadd-e back with a brand new video. It's officially 2K23 season, baby. Let's get it cracking. Today, I'm gonna be kicking things off with a tutorial. I've gotten tagged throughout the entirety of last year. Thank you, DivaDadd-e, for teaching me how to use hair dye. I used DivaDadd-e's hair dye tutorial. I didn't even think it was going to be that impactful, to be honest, when I created it. But so it's evident that people did take from it. So why not make a new tutorial for the new game? And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Before we get into this video, if you want to keep up with me, also make sure to follow me on Twitter at DivaDadd-e. That's where I post my creation content. That's where I live tweet wrestling shows. That's where I talk my shit. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more 2K23 women-based content, babe, because a brand new game, bitch. Brand new game. We're gonna get into some things over the next couple months and I am so excited. All right, now let's get into some hair dye. So the first method or the first variation of hair dye I'm gonna show y'all how to do is the basics, roots and grown out hair, like the grown out look. As you can see, a lot of the blonde girlies in WWE have that grown out root look. Last video I did it on Tiffany Stratton. This year I'm going to be doing it on my Maxine Do pre-creation. By the way, search DivaDadd-e on communications and snatch her up if you haven't already. So the first thing you want to do with hair dye is select the color that you want. So common knowledge, select the base color of the hair you want. I'm going with this shade of blonde. Cute. Dye her entire head that color. If you don't, this is what's gonna happen. Let me see if they actually got rid of it. Nope, it's still there. So as you can see, there's a halo around the hair dye, like it's like a black outline. I still don't know the reasoning behind this. Hair dye brush should have a cute feather on the outside instead of having a stroke. Anyway, so because of this, you're going to want to dye her entire head that color. And by the way, a lot of people didn't know this method either. Like, babes, this is the easiest way to dye your hair. Literally hold down X or whatever controller you're using and just rotate your created person. Simple, like this. Just rotate them and just move the brush down a notch each time. Easiest, quickest way. So do people actually go like this? Like, babe, that takes way too long. No, couldn't be me. Rotate that shit. Boom. And I'll do the ending like that. Like when it's a small portion, then like I could see that. But when you're trying to do the whole head or like half the head quickly, yep, I'm doing my rotating check. Okay, so now that we got the whole head dyed, this is how we get to the roots. Okay, so what you're gonna want to end up with in the end is like 10 different shades of the same color. You're gonna want to select the color of your base, then go down to the color picker, and then ever so slightly the analog stick, you're gonna flick it down. Right? Select the color again, just to show you again. Select the base color, go to color picker, and just flick it down. Depends how good you want your blend. Like if you want the most blend, you're gonna have like a bunch of different shades at the end of it. All right, so we're gonna go with that and we're gonna start the grown out root process. So you can start wherever you want. Maxine Dupree has pretty, like, her hair is all over the place. Her hair, I'm gonna be honest, that hair was fucking a bitch to dye. I didn't even really like dye her hair realistic as to it is in real life, but if I were to, that would have took like 9 years to get it perfect. So we're just going to do a basic grown out root. So we're going to start it from here, kind of like the middle of her head. So you can barely see the change in shade, but you will see as soon as we start making our way up. There's that shade. And then I'm just going to keep going. So after that color, another again, slight increment down. Then we're going to go above where we just colored like that. Now you can start to see how dark it's getting. Once again, darker. And you could either go like left or right when it comes to darkening it. It depends what truly the shade and tone of whoever you're creating hairstyle. Down. and just keep going and just keep going, going, going. Okay, so we're approaching the actual root of her hair now. Oh, did it get harsh at the back? Oh, it's a little harsh there. Let me fix that slightly. There we go. Let's make it a little darker and just blend that out. Perfect. Kinda. We move. Okay. So now that her hair on the top is fairly dark, we're going to take our darkest brush and actually get in that part, in that root, and make that dark. So all you're going to want to do is really follow her hairline. Now, I guess I can see what people mean by like starting off as a dark color and then painting it all blonde, because some of the blonde does peek through the dark, but I actually kind of like the texture it creates. Maybe I'll try it again with dark to blonde and see how that works out. Start painting in that root. So I'm using the darkest color right now. I'm going to go even darker, slight increments. Just keep going. The closer you get to the root, the darker it shall get. And I think that's pretty good. See, like, this is why I wish there had some kind of feather option, because it's like, I wish the colors would like bleed more effortlessly into each other rather than have like a really harsh line, you know? If you played the Bratz game back in the day, there was like a cute blending option for like the eyeshadow. I wish that it would bring that back in some capacity in these 2K games. So this is pretty much her hair dyed. The grown out root ombre effect. Now let's just try it the other way. Let's start off as a dark base and work our way to light. So, wait, how? We're learning on camera in real time right now. Okay, so we're gonna start this blonde. And we're gonna make her hair dark, I'm assuming. Let's see how this one works. And I guess this way you get the dark texture peeking through, which is kind of a look, actually, now that I actually think about it. All right, and let's just keep going darker. Same method, you're gonna want make slight increments, getting darker each time in the color picker. Boom. I'm not mad at this method. Okay, I think that's cute for the overall head. And now we'll just start with the roots. Really attack that root and get in there and start painting. Ooh, yeah. Let's just make that little. All right. Now, Miss Mac. Ooh, what happened to the back there? Do you see how like the hair dye glitches sometimes? Like, thank you for fucking ruining my work. Like, I was getting a good blend too. Like, I was potentially gonna save this. Piss me off. I think that's good. Kinda. No, it's kinda dark. But that's that method. And you know what? It kind of eats. Despite that glitch that happened, it kind of eats. All right, so besides that little fuck up at the back, because I don't know what the hell happened there, that's how you do the grown out roots look. So at the end, what you're gonna have at the top of your swatch palette is a bunch of different shades of the same color going from light to dark or dark to light. And that's how you do the grown out root look. Now the second hair dye technique I'm going to teach y'all is blending from one color to another. So our test subject here today is going to be Miss Mercedes Monet, FKA Sasha Banks. I'm going to do a little transition from green to blue. Now I don't know the specifics of her hair. I don't know what exact dye she had on her hair in this moment, but I'm going to transition from green at the bottom all the way to blue. And we're going to see how that turns out. Okay. Okay. she has a hair dye job right now. I'm just gonna reset it. It cleared her roots, period. And I'm not too sure if I need to dye her whole head that color. Let me see. Let me just see how it would look. Right, since we're already on the blue shade, let's just do her roots first before we get to the green. So same method, we have our blue color selected, and you're just going to want to make slight increments going down to the darkest shade. You're going to start off with the big brush to cover more ground and just boom, color like that, one stroke at a time. Pause. Slight down like that. Might want to like lower the saturation a bit as we get darker. Oh. Boom. Do we want to go pitch black? I mean, it's pretty there, pretty much there. All right, I think we're good. Bam. And there you go. There's some black roots for her blue wig. Now, the fun part. Let's do this green hair dye. Okay. Color green are we kind of looking for here? She was giving Loki like Oscar from Shark Tale a bit. I think this is a cute color to work with. Okay, so we're going to work with this. I mean, right off the bat, it kind of blends cutely, not gonna lie. Maybe they said fuck DivaDadd-e in his tutorials. Why does it actually not blend that bad? Like in the past games, bitch, it would be like a straight line. Like, okay, let's try to see what kind of blend we can get going here. So I have this green selected. So I can assume we go from here, we go dark and we move the hue. So we transition more to like the turquoise side of things. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see the transition starting. Just adjust that hue more and get a little darker. See how that looks. Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Once again, closer to blue, darker. It's getting cute. It's getting cute. I don't want to get too dark, so I don't want to lose. Like, I'm not trying to have it like fade to black and then fade to blue, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, guys, I'm low-key kind of eating this. I'm the highest of key. And to be honest, I'm going to be 100% transparent with y'all right now. I haven't did this shit in my life. I literally never do transition dyes like this. Shout out to the people that do. It's kind of easy though. At this point, I'm going to stop going dark and just continue with the color or shade or hue, whatever you want to call it, that I'm at. And I think that's pretty good, guys. And I guess we can like dye the rest of her head that blue, that last blue color we used to really get that blend. For my first time doing that, not so bad. Transitioning from green to blue. I kind of ate that. Okay, I actually ate that. Oh, I impressed myself. Not so much making it darker, maybe slightly dark as you transition to each shade, but more so it's that hue transition from a color. So like if you're doing the rainbow bitch, like if you're going from like red to pink, like you're going to change that hue slider each shade you get to pink. And then even if you do want to do a whole head rainbow bitch, it's all of a matter of just transitioning each shade. And you can do that anywhere on the hair. You can do like strands, you could do the bottom, ombre, reverse colorway. Anyways, all the same. It's just a matter of transitioning with that color picker. You got it? And last but not least, the infamous hair dye glitch. Now, I'm so happy they did not remove this glitch from the game. I probably shouldn't even be talking about it right now, just in case somebody watching this and they want to ruin my day and patch it. But guys, the hair dye glitch, come on. Like, it's one of the most useful glitches I've ever seen in 2K period. I'm going to show you how to do it. If you keep up with NXT, you have seen the repackage, the rebrand, the redesign of Miss Lash Legend herself in that cute little bob we love. As you can see in that cute little bob, she got a million different highlights, lowlights, streaks, different tones going up in that bob, and bitch, you can't achieve that in 2K with just like a flat hair dye. And if you want to dye each individual strand and do that all manually, be my guest. Couldn't be me. The easiest way to achieve that kind of look is with this hair dye glitch, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is select whoever you want to do the glitch on, of course, common knowledge, and give said creation the hairstyle that you want the glitch to appear on. So as you can see, my Lash Legend here, she's wearing the hairstyle that I want the glitch to appear on. What you're going to want to do is select another creation with a different wig, because if you use the same wig, it's not going to come out. You have to use a different wig to apply. You have to use a different wig to do the first step of this glitch. All right, so I'm just going to select this one, cute. Start off with the base of what you want to make. Do the same thing that I taught y'all before. Dye the whole head that color. And now once again, guys, this is a glitch. And dye the whole head that color. Actually, you know what? I might do the technique before where I start from blonde and work my way darker. I think that might work better. What's the brightest color? Do we want that color as the brightest? Or do we want to make that more pale? I want to make that paler. It's all a matter of just creating all of the shades and hues and tones that you want to show up in the different streaks and strands of this glitch. So this is going to be the lightest color I'm going to be working with. And I'm just going to make the slight increments again. I'm basically going to do the ombre effect, but just creating all the different shades and tones that I want to show up in my specific hairstyle. The more detail and the more texture is going to be apparent. Okay, we're gonna see how it goes. So I have all the shades that I want to show up in the glitch dyed on this model. Period. If you got this far, you're doing amazing so far. So what you're gonna want to do is save it. Oh, actually botched. You didn't have to do that whole saving process. You could literally just do it immediately as long as you have a hairstyle that you want somewhere else and that's saved. Got it? So you're gonna want to go to import parts, custom attire, locate the car or model or whoever that has the wig that you want. So in my case, it's the same Lash Legend and it's her original attire. And it's all a matter of just finding your hair and pressing copy. Okay, the glitch kind of botched. What is this? Try it again, let's try it again, let's try it again, let's try it again. So again, guys, see, trial and error right here. Since it's a glitch, this shit is unpredictable. You never know how it's gonna show up. Let's just try it again. Let's dye a good majority of her hair this color. It's giving Raka Khan. It's giving Ember Moon. I'm gonna try some wacky ass hair dye. Why'd I kind of eat that? Do we like this hairstyle? Or is it kind of weird? Anyways. We're going to see how the glitch shows up with this hair dye added. So your car has to have some sort of hair dye job in order for this glitch to work. I forgot to stress that. I can't stress that enough. Any kind of hair dye job, whether it's ombre, whether it's streaks, it has to give us something. So let's just try it again. So we had the cost selected that we want the wig, then import. Guys, it just depends. It depends on what hair dye you use. It depends like how you dye it, but this is the basis of the glitch. Another good thing about this glitch is that you have complete control still over the hair dye, so you can go in and like erase any kind of streaks that you don't want. So like this big chunk here, all I have to do is cover that shit and boom, it's gone. Clean it up. Like, it's a glitch, guys, so it's gonna show up messy as fuck, and all you have to do is just clean it up with a brush. Clean it up with more hair dye. Very simple. But when I tell you this is one of the easiest, not one of it, is the easiest way to apply hair dye and different highlights and streaks on your cob, because with this glitch, it targets individual strands of hair and does, I couldn't even tell you, just works its magic on it. I'm just gonna leave it looking like that, and there you go. There's some cute honey blonde streaks and highlights in her hair. Doesn't look that bad. It's cute. I could go back and zhuzh more if I wanted to, but that's the basis of the hair dye glitch. I hope you learned some. So I showed you how to do grown out roots, how to transition from one color to another, and the infamous hair dye glitch. And that's basically it when it comes to hair dyeing techniques. If you're doing from one lighter shade to a darker, it's all about slight increments, like I said, going up or down. And so you have different shades of the same tone in your color picker. Or if you're doing transitions like I did with Sasha, you're going from green to blue. It's all about creating different transition tones. So what you'll basically end up with is like a gradient of all the different shades that show up in your wig. And then with the hair dye glitch, whatever colors you want, just have some kind of cute hair dye job on a hairstyle. And then once you do that, save that and copy the wig that you want the glitch to show up on onto that hair dye job, and then boom, it works its magic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you want to keep up with me, also make sure to follow me on Twitter, DivaDadd-e. Leave a like on this video for more 2K23 women's content. I can't wait. DivaDadd-e out.